Good morning, YouTube. It's been a while. I was in Cleveland all weekend. Sorry about that. Just got on here. Haven't checked the market yet. I keep making late days. I swear I keep getting a habit of coming on here late. But anyways, market pushed up a new high. Friday. It just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. This market is, I'm liking it. It's very bullish. A lot of momentum, a lot of bullish momentum, a lot of power. Maybe why is this not working? Okay, that's not working right now. Let me see. Yeah, look at this. This is last week Thursday. He's been going up. There's a little correction right here. I broke this high, so that's good. Today, I failed to break it right here, so sellers took over. As you can tell, they kind of control this morning at the moment. Not sure if today's going to be a downtrend day or what. It's moving below the moving average. I mean, it's probably going to push up, bounce off there, pull down. If it is a downtrend day, I just gotta look. I literally just opened up this thing, and as soon as I opened up this thing, I turned the camera on and I just started talking because I needed to do the video today. I didn't do on Friday. Let's see. Yeah, it has a nice pullback when this opened in the morning. I mean, it's not crazy. It's like I've seen bigger pullbacks, but $10 little pullback, not bad. That's why I'm thinking it might just be a downtrend day. Because when the market opens up little like that, sometimes it just likes to continue through the day. It's not too much power. Like if it pulled down $30, and then that's where I'd consider it a range today, because pull down 30, I feel like it'd bounce and try to clear the gap because the prices love the gaps. But as you can tell, it's not that big of a gap. There's still plenty of room to go down. But like, market does whatever it wants, so anything can happen. So my job is to just watch it and just do what the market tells me to do. Because I used to only like sticking to bullish and stuff, but I mean, if I see trades where I can make shorting, then I want to make those trades. But I just look for more bullish trades than anything. Like right here, this is a great trade. Off the No, I'm not even on the right chart. What am I saying? But I like these kind of trades right here, right off the 20 moving average, bouncing when they ride the 20 moving average on a nice trend day like this, and they pull back, hit the moving average, and go up, which this is a beautiful play. It's not too complicated. It makes things easy. That's my biggest thing about this, is overcomplicating it. That's when trading gets difficult and trading gets rough, is when you overcomplicate it. So I just like sticking to the basics, I look at the prices. If it's below an average or if it's extended, then I expect it to pull back. If it's pulled back, I expect it to fill its gap with the high. Also look at the previous day's high and look at in today's open and see what the prices are telling me there. Today it opened lower than yesterday's high, but I had the gap to fill with the high, but it's been pushing for the high. So that's why I'm thinking it might be a pullback today. Maybe down to like 310, 315 maybe, but nothing crazy. It probably won't go past down 3, but if it does, it could. Market does whatever it wants. Thought about getting a camera, but oh yeah, another thing. My trading setup is I use Thinkorswim for my charting, because you probably noticed simulated trading, and then I use NinjaTrader for my broker, because NinjaTrader has $500 premiums for future contracts, which is dirt cheap compared to here, which is like 3,000. Or let's find out what it is exactly. Oh no, a little bit more than that, but yeah, it's well, the down during an intraday. If it's an intraday trade on here, it's about 3,500. But an intraday trade on NinjaTrader is only 500, so I'd rather take that, where I could buy 3 contracts at one time and be in $1,500, rather than with 3 contracts on this. I'm looking at spending $9,000. So that's what I love about Ninja Trader. And you only need $50. Well, you need $1,000 to open the account. That's the account minimum to open. But once you get the account opened, keep it active, you only need $50 in the account, which I don't really understand that. I think it should, but there's probably some future contracts that are just cheaper, but, or actually, I don't even know. $500 is cheapest I think I've seen. Yeah, it's probably just in there to people to keep their accounts in case they lose all their money from futures trading, because futures can wipe your account out in a day. You could wipe your whole account out if you don't do it right, or in 2 days. I've made $500 on here in an hour. I've lost $500 in an hour before futures. That's the futures market though. Is you make money. It's really good because I like it because whenever you get your positions, okay, whenever you enter your positions, it's easier for you to determine how much you're making because you know exactly how much each tick pays out. Therefore, when you set your stop losses, you know exactly how much you're losing with your stop loss. Instead of running percentages, you could literally just set this. You do math, if there's two there, it's $12.50 a tick. You have your stop loss, which this is crazy tight. I don't do this. This is ridiculous tight. But, $25 because you just do math. Multiply $12.50 by how many ever ticks you have. Same with your exiting or your price target. You know exactly how much you want to make on each trade. You can get that down pat. You literally just count it right there. And I feel like futures is easier for short-term position traders, people who focus on consistency and position sizing. I feel like futures market is a very good place for them because it allows you just to have $500 is what you invest. That's all you spend on your investment is $500, and you know exactly how much you lose on each trade. If you have the same exact entry and exit depending on the trade, or the same price target, you know what you're making, and so therefore it's easier for you. I feel like to be more consistent. It's less math you have to do. You literally just look and count, and I don't know, the position sizing's nice because you know exactly how much more you're making when you buy more. Like you buy two contracts, you're now making $50 on two ticks rather than $25. It's pretty easy math. It doesn't complicate it too much, and then you just go on from there. You put $1,500 on it, and the next thing you know, you're making like $75 every two ticks, which is crazy. Because look how much it's already moved 2 ticks, Look, it just moved 4 ticks. So there's a lot of money that can be made in the futures market, but as with trading, there's also a lot of money that you can lose in this market if you don't know what you're doing. And you will lose money if you just get into this to know what you're doing. The main way to trade with this is to lose money, to learn how to make it, and to stop repeating the same mistakes. That's the biggest issue, is the market is 50-50. If you're holding for 10 minutes, it's about 50-50. I feel like if you're holding longer than 10 minutes after that, there's a bunch of variables come to play, and your percentage goes down 50-50. But as of right now, the market's 50-50, whether it goes up or down. And of course, things can change that. But 50-50, whether it's going to go up or down. And that can confuse a lot of people because they could get lucky and just on that probability get 4 bad trades profitable in a row just from the probability. But then you're going to lose one and then you're like, well, what am I doing wrong? I made money in the last 4. But in reality, you made money in the last 4 because you just got lucky. And repeating the same mistakes when it comes to trading is the key to your closing your bank account or closing your account. Because if you don't learn from your mistakes, if you don't reflect on what you're doing, how are you going to get better? The biggest thing I've learned about trading, especially if you don't have a mentor or anything, is focusing on yourself. Focusing on what you're doing, focusing on your strategy, focusing on the market that you see every day. You doing what you feel comfortable doing. You make the trades that you like doing, and you learn from yourself. Now, of course, you read books to learn, candles, market movement, moving average, things like the basics, of course you can learn about that. But after that, I feel like it's all self-reflection. I mean, it'd be great. Having a mentor would be awesome, but I don't have the luxury to have a mentor. So I'll pretty much have to be my own mentor. That's why I'm making these videos, so therefore I watch these videos, I see my progress, I see how I do, I see if I get any better, and I pretty much do my own self-reflection. But yeah, I love trading. Doing it for a few years now. Every day I wake up, if I don't do it, I feel crazy. But I love it. But anyways, right here we got a little spike coming in. But of course, we're going to have some pushes to this 20 moving average. But I wouldn't really be looking in for a reversal until it starts to cross over. It might just ping it down. But the market could reverse. But right now it's just pulling down, 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 and I'm just waiting for some momentum to change. I'm waiting for it to move sideways, or I'm just waiting for something to change at the moment right now, because of course I'm not going to take a short position when the market is already this extended down. If you short, you want to short high. If you want to buy, you want to buy low. So, this is the kind of point in the market where you look to buy. And from what it looks like right now, we got some buying momentum coming in. It's kind of moving sideways. It's kind of moving back up. So I'm just going to be watching this level down here right now. See how it is. And hopefully make a trade. But that's it for the video today. I didn't do much market recap. I just did a bunch of rambling. But I'll get a schedule for these videos and figure out what I want to talk about in these videos, but I kind of like just rambling. Keeps me entertained. But that's it. Have a good day.